Are live. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Canadian Guy here, and we are back with Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time enhanced. If you are unaware of what this is, if you didn't tune in the last stream, I will quickly explain. Give me a minute to finish getting set up, and I will make sure that I explain anything and everything that you guys need to figure out what this is. And also, I am going to have a couple of announcements, a couple of things I have to talk about. I hope that you will all bear with me. So, give me a second here. We got a couple of things that we have to talk about. So, let's talk about it. All right. So, let me make sure this is still going to... There we go. Good. Okay. So, first and foremost, I hope the audio is okay. I hope the audio is good. Hello, everybody. Hello, Newt. Hello, Mikey. Hello, Newt, Mikey, Crazy Canuck, Mr. Benedorm, Rirobi, Asianverse, Director Greyhound, Papa Treese, HMza, Ruben, Lottie's Oasis, and Kiara. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that. And Dark Shadows, Obsolete Mule, and everyone else that I didn't say hi to, Emerald Queen. There's a whole bunch of people coming in, so hi everybody. So before we begin, there's a few things that we have to talk about. First things first, let's talk about Spyro Community Day. It has been officially announced. We officially announced today that we're going to be having Spyro Community Day on September 7th, 2024, which is a Saturday. Again, I repeat, we're having Spyro Community Day on September 7th, 2024. This is going to be the day that we're going to be streaming Spyro for 12 hours a day, and we're going to be, whole trend is going to be to push Spyro that day and get Spyro to trend. Of course, one of the goals, in my opinion, would be to try to push and show that we want Spyro to come back, and to perhaps push and shove for a Spyro 4, mayhaps. Whatever that case may be, to push and shove to try and get something ready for Spyro Community Day. So in this case, what you can do is that you can do some art and post it on Twitter or Instagram or wherever. You can make a video. You can take pictures of your collectibles of Spyro. You can tell stories, fan art, whatever you want to do. Make sure that you post it with the hashtag Spyro Community Day and what other associated hashtags that you want to associate with that, so that we can spread the word and try to get Spyro trending once again without the necessary need of anybody else trying to hop onto the trend. We don't want to do it right on the anniversary, because then that's just going to jumpstart the trend, of course. We want Spyro to trend without there being any basically gasoline to the fire. We want to just grow a massive, get the game to trend without the need of there being an event for it to trend on. So hashtag Unleash the Dragon, that's another good one. So let's start with that. So that's the first thing. Second thing is we have, I'll quickly change the camera real quick just so that we all can kind of see a bit better. We have some new products in the store that I think you guys are going to love, especially we have these are now live at the moment. These are the Crash Melty Pop. Keep an eye out for more characters and flavors later on. But yes, these are now live. These are all ready to go. These were really fun to make. These are now live in the Etsy shop as we speak. Right now, it's the Crash Melty Pop. It's a good size too. It looks like an actual size of, like, you know, a decent lolly. So that's for sale. Now, I already showed you guys that we had regular orbs for sale as well. However, what we also now have are mini orbs. So if you thought that the original cost of the bigger orbs were a little bit too much out of your reach, or maybe just too big for your decor, do not fear. We have smaller 4cm orbs that are for sale right now, along with smaller red orbs. Blue orbs are being... Wait, not a real lollipop. Yeah. Not a real lollipop. Please do not actually consume. So we have the small green orbs. We have the small red orbs. I introduced last time, but I want to quickly reiterate that we have Carmelita Fox calling signs now. No, those are for sale now. those are for sale. We have more relics as well. We have the regular relics, the TFB and the plat relics. Those are for sale still. New product to store, which I'm a little nervous to introduce, but here it is. Two versions of it. We have the Thievius Raccoonus. We have this all printed in plastic. It is ready and open for sale. Now, this one is relatively expensive because it takes a long time to print, over 16 hours to print, but I was also able to make a pocketbook edition. So we now have pocketbook editions of the Thievius Raccoonus. These are for sale right now in the store. Again, this one's expensive, I will admit, but these ones are a much more affordable rate. It's not a real book, but they sit nice and they are fun. It's really cool. I like them. I think they're a really cool print. But if you do want the big book, you do want it, it is for sale. I only got one so far. I only got one, and I got 4 of these and one of these. That's all I got right now. So depending how well they sell, we'll see how that goes. And of course, we still have our eggs for sale. We still have our Spyro eggs, regular calling cards, and everything else in between. Am I missing anything? Did I add any new products I'm not remembering? I think that's all for now. Let's go back to the regular stream real quick. Shift back. Also, quick product preview. Might as well switch back because it is still a prototype, but we also are starting to get the Spyro gems printed and in. This was our first one. This one turned out pretty good. All the other ones turned out fine-ish. This will not go for sale. This is going right to the discount bin. We started on them. Unfortunately, you might be able to see, yeah, that does not look good, right? That side. So that goes to the discount bin. This one might be salvageable, but I'm not too sure. I'm probably just going to put this in the discount bin as well. But we also got the purple gems. We got a whole bunch of the different gems going to be coming soon. They're not for sale as of yet, but keep a lookout for those when they hit. They should be going for about $5 per gem American, $8 Canadian, and I think we're going to be selling the whole set for about $25 American, I think. Oh, don't quote me on that. We still got to go through how much it's going to cost to get them all done. So now that we've gone through all of that, we can finally get started on the stream. And also, if anyone does throw a purchase through Etsy during the stream, of course, I will give a shout out saying thank you. Saying thank you, which... Well, remember how I said that the Thievius Raccoonus was for sale? Never mind. Wow. So the Thievius Raccoonus has been sold. Gone. Thank you so much, Milk Dud, for your love and support as always. Hopefully you're gonna get the package that we sent to you soon. We added some extra goodies in there. Also, you bought the white granite dragon. The white granite dragon has been sold. Well, what happened to my right hand? Well, I get the thing, it's not tendonitis, what is it? Where your whole, like, I guess, thumb joint and all the way down to my wrist wants to unalive itself. And, like, if you do anything with it, it's like, ow, my, pain, existence is pain. Yeah, that's what it does. That's what it basically does. That's basically what it does, is that it screams existence is pain, Jerry. That's basically what it does. So holding it, putting any weight or gripping with it is basically a no bueno thing. So I have to throw on the cast, It's not it might be carpal tunnel. It might be carpal tunnel. Carpalus, tunnelus, painless. Whee! I think I got all the boxes over there. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Fly, what? Fly, get out of here, fly. It's probably carpal tunnel. From all the years of typing and gaming and typing and gaming. The funniest thing is that I don't even game as much as I used to anymore. I literally just basically, when I stream, I play. That's when I'm streaming. But I'm also paying attention to hanging out and talking with you guys, right? So, it's a bit different. Got my order earlier. Awesome. Was everything okay? Everything turned out okay? Nothing... well, nothing blew up. Nothing blew up. Nothing was busted. Everything looked okie dokie. It's been forever since I've hopped on your streams. What's good? Hey, Voice Legend, how's it going? Just bought my first... Well, congratulations, Mike. It was all good. Great. Happy to hear that. Does your wrist sound like a cement mixer when you rotate it? All my joints feel like that. Ever since I was a kid, I could always literally pop my joints constantly. I could just keep constantly. I don't want to do that too much because I know some people freak out when they hear that. My wife does when I just start doing the knuckle cracking over and over. She's like, "Yeah, don't do that," because I can just keep going. How's the family? Big. Depending on how long you haven't been here. We got 4 kiddos now. 4. Any Spyro 4 videos coming out, or any Spyro updates? So if everything goes to plan, we'll actually have a Spyro 4 video out tomorrow. If all goes to plan. If not tomorrow, then either first thing Monday or Saturday. I don't like uploading on Saturdays. I'm not the biggest fan of uploading on Saturdays, but I will do it if we have to. But we have a Spyro 4 video in the works, and then we have a Spyro a Spyro-esque video that's kind of in relation to the Etsy store, so that's going to be probably right after that. And then, of course, you know, she had 5. Yeah, we're done though. We're done. We are done. We're done. Yeah, we're done. We are donezo. We are finito benito. We're done. I check your page almost every day for Spyro. Awesome. I appreciate the support. Thank you. We've kind of been dealing with a little bit of an issue. We've kind of had an issue with getting things done sooner while also handling the Etsy store. So it's kind of just been a big ol' how do I say it? How do I word it? It's just been a really big fight to be able to get everything done. And we're basically trying our best to get a handle on things. We have an editor who's now helping out. He unfortunately had needed some help with getting his editing system going, which we now got it going. So now he can help out a lot more. which allows me to be able to kind of focus, I can focus on getting to a certain point with my Etsy store and then shift back to my main editing aspect as well, because right now I'm trying to get the store ready for when the fall hits, and then especially when Christmas hits, right? And I know it sounds weird to be starting to prepare for Christmas now, but, you know, this is going to be my first season on Etsy during the Christmas time, and I know that Christmas is going to be a crazy time, and it's also a crazy time for YouTube as well, because for YouTube, for YouTubing, it's the best month as well. So it's a combination of, oh boy, there is a lot that has to be done. I am confused. Has that merchandise looking good? Definitely looking good. Definitely worth it. Is there shipping to New Zealand? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. That's now part of the purple gem. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, now I know. Yeah. So now that we finally got, our editor back and helping, which means I can basically get back to working on the Etsy store, because the big thing too is that I needed to pay someone to be able to help me with my video editing, but I wasn't able to earn enough of an income for that. So I needed to make more of an income. How do I make more of an income? By making more videos. How do I make more videos? By hiring an editor. How do I hire an editor? I need more money. How do I make more money? I need more video. Do you see the cycle that we get? Do you see the cycle that we get where it's like, you know, ring, ding, 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 ding. It was just a death cycle of just, this is not, you know, we're kind of stuck. But then pump the brakes and say, wait a second. What if we did a secondary business that allowed me to be able to earn enough of an income to be able to pay an editor to be able to put more time and effort into my videos, and while I'm still editing as well. And how do I do that? By starting yet another business in association alongside the business I'm running here to coincide with it. So now we've broken the vicious cycle. Yeah, it has been a struggle. It has been a struggle. It has been quite the struggle. I'm still, of course, you know, even now, even though YouTube is my full-time job, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. And ultimately, I think that's literally the secret to YouTube, is just don't stop learning. All right, here we go. Ha-ha! Go. Has that gem been removed? Ah, you see? You see? There's a trail of Wumpa up to that box. That helps a lot. There we go. See? That makes more sensible sense. How's your week been? My week has been mostly okay. Busy. Very busy. As usual. As is my typical week. As my week was very busy. Yeah. Also, boom, baby. For the first time in 2 years, I'm going to be going on vacation in November. I've been I have been needing a vacation really badly, and it has been a pain to figure out the situation around that. But I actually got some time relatively booked in November for an actual vacation, so I'm super stoked about that. Have I 3D printed anything new? Yes, and they're in the store. We got orbs, mini orbs. Real quick. Mini orbs. Crash lollies. These are in the store as well. We have a whole, if it's been a while, we have a whole new line of Twilight Dragons. We have a whole new line of Twilight Dragons. So it's Galaxy Dragons, Crystal Dragons. We're going to be getting some more Crash Bandicoot stuff in soon. We're going to be getting a restock of some Crash Team Rumble stuff and just regular Crash Bandicoot things. We're going to get some of those stuff back in stock soon. Have I heard anything about a brand new Jak and Daxter game? Have I heard anything? I'm trying to think of how I can word this. I heard something through the grapevine, which, you know, take this as you want. If you were to be like, oh, he has no sources or whatnot, whatever, you can determine what you like. I've heard through the grapevine that at least as of relatively recently, there was nothing in development as of relatively recently. Does that mean that something could have went into development within the past few months? Sure. But that's what I've heard from... That's what I've collected. Now, whether or not... I'm not going to sit here and tell you I can swear that this is true. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to sit here and be like, yes, I am with 100% certainty it's not happening. No, I am not saying that. I'm just saying, just from what I have heard through the grapevine, through different means of conversation with different people, I've heard that there hasn't been anything as of recently. Now, again, I like to reiterate, this does not mean that there is nothing in development. It just means that it's, from what I've been hearing, now, I was a little bit shocked to hear that because I was kind of like, hey, what about that movie? And it's kind of like a big thing that's up in the air. We don't know what's going on. We got a $1 donation through the Streamlabs link. Give me 1 second here. Let me finish this this cinematic and then I'll read it.
And now, for my final test, taste my reptilian wrath. My cloaca. No.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to 3D print this thing, too. This. I found the model. I found it, and I will be printing that. That will be something that we're printing. We will be printing an embryo pterodactyl egg. That's going to be, that is going to be something that we are going to be printing as well. Inverted mode unlocked, but classic Crash skin unlocked. Cool. But if we were to go back here, we can see it's actually not unlocked. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Gaming Pez, for the $1 Streamlabs donation. By the way, for those who are new, if you want to help out the channel, there is a bar that we try to fill, and there is a link in the description below to help out. Thank you so much. Gaming Pez donated $1. I'm taking the first step to learn how to code. Just got a textbook that teaches Python and JavaScript. Could you recommend other languages to help mod existing games and maybe make my own game? I am not the person to ask on that, but the thing that I think of is C++. Now, I probably someone's probably gonna jump in and be like, "No, how dare you recommend that?" And then I don't know what I'm talking about. But from what I have heard, from what I have what I have heard from talking with some people, C++ might be a good idea to perhaps look into at least. So that's my suggestion. I'm not big on coding. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not big on coding. I wish I do want to learn how to code more eventually. So where do you find this enhanced mode? So this enhanced mode is a mod that you, so this is on Steam, so this is on PC, but then there is a link in the description below in Nexus Mods for you to be able to download the mod. It gives you instructions on how to install the mod. If you have the Battle.net and or Steam version of this game, you install the mod, and basically you get you install the mod, and basically you get you get to be able to play it with the inverted or the enhanced modes on. So there's a couple things to note, like being able to have the triple spin, but instead of it being the triple spin, it's is it the ultra spin or the omega spin? I think it's the ultra spin, where you can just continuously hold your momentum. Thank you so much, Elena, for the $5 from Grandma. Aw, thank you, Elena, and thank you so much from Elena's grandmother. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hyperspin, that's the word. Close. I was in the ballpark. I was there. Ha. It was, resembling something. There have been any news on Sly Cooper that you know of recently, like when Sly 2 will come to PS5? I haven't heard anything relatively recently. I've heard rumbles, but... Oh, come on. Really? This early down there? Goodness. Let's try this again. If only the original game had hyperspin, right? Thank you so much, Braxton Richards, who's been a member for 44 months. 44 months. So, I have been hearing things about Sly, but I'm now in the party of I'll believe it when I see it. I am, again, as I stated before, the dog whistle announcement to you guys, the thing that you guys are going to hear, you go be like, oh, is if I start pushing the notion of Sly Cooper Remastered again to you guys, for some reason I have under some indication that it's going to be confirmed. I won't confirm it in the video, but y'all know that, I'm saying here that if I start really pushing the thought of Sly Cooper Remastered or Sly Cooper Comeback out of the blue, where I'm like, hey guys, what about Sly Cooper Comeback? You guys are basically going to be knowing that I am low-key saying, hey, something's up, right? But in a low-key way. Like, I'm not going to be saying, hey guys, something's up. It's just going to be the people who, continuously, who are my most dedicated viewers, who are, watch live streams and stuff, know, as I stated, hey, if I'm going to start ramping up the Sly Cooper announcement train again, it's because I've already been given some massive amount of proof. Because honestly, I want Sly to come back. I want Sly to come back really badly. And I do enjoy the franchise very much. I mean, I wouldn't print, Thievius Raccoonus for no reason. I enjoy Sly. I very much enjoy Sly, and I'm frustrated with the way I'm frustrated with the way that like rumors and stuff have alluded towards it, and people have been alluding towards it, and the fact that there hasn't been any results to the smoke is a little bit frustrating on my end. Again, that's part of the reason why it's part of the reason why oh dear. Part of the reason why I'm still upset at that stupid, I don't want to say stupid because it was actually pretty cool, that PlayStation ad that had all of these logos for all of these games, and it was like 29 out of 30 of them were real, but so far the only one that has not been confirmed as of yet was Sly Cooper, and it was in that trailer, etc., 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 blah, blah, blah. The whole point is that Sly has been mistreated for a while, and it's frustrating, and I want to see it come back. I want to see it come back, and I still have hope for it. Of course I have hope for it. I have hope for a lot of things. I'm, Hello, my dear. What questions did you have to answer?
When will I die? What happens when I die? When will you die? Do we see other people when we die? Can we come back after we die?
Who's asking this?
David!
Oh, what? He's just turned 6!
I know! I'm not prepared for these answers.
Yeah. What happens when we die? When will you die? When will I die?
Do I
What?
get to see you again? I'm scared of dying.
It's
I'm
like you're 6.
so am I? I don't know what to say.
You're 6, and then that's. Yep, that's.
Focus on having a good life, being home to others, making sure we live the best life. She's got time, but
Yeah, it's whew.
I don't want these life questions.
I'm gonna stop asking these questions.
I'm like, oh, I can answer this.
What? Oh yeah, one's when will I die? The other one, what do skunks eat? The duality of man. All right. Well, I love you. Bye. So unfortunately, the thing is about, reaching out to Naughty Dog and asking for that is that they are not interested in working on a new Jak and Daxter, unfortunately. They have gone on record, at least the creative powers that be have gone on record to state that. So it kind of sucks. But yeah, they've gone on record to say that they're not really interested in revisiting Jak and Daxter anytime soon. I believe that was Neil Druckmann that said that. So that kind of sucks. Was that Jak and Daxter reboot pitch and scrap because it involved changing the entire game to match up to modern Naughty Dog's realism games? Kind of, sort of. Hey, Conky, how's it going? I hope you are well, my friend. Kind of, sort of. So what happened was that they started to play around with a live action, more gritty Jak and Daxter, and they quickly kind of realized that, you know what, this isn't Jak and Daxter anymore. We want to do a more gritty game, and if we do it like this, we're going to be losing the identity of Jak and Daxter, so we're just not going to do it at all. The rare situation on that, I kind of read it as that they, right now, at least the main guy at Rare doesn't really want to do it. Like, he's not one for, like, remasters, like, at all. Like, he's went on and said some strongly worded comments about just basically remasters in general. He's had some strongly worded opinions about such things, opinions that I don't agree with. But what do I know? I don't lead a I don't lead a game studio yet. Half joking. Making sure that there's nothing up there. How are you doing, CG? I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm very busy, but I'm very happy and I'm very pleased to be here. Boink. Do, 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 do. What's the hardest level you perfected besides Toxic Tunnels? So, levels that I've perfected besides Toxic Tunnels. In terms of completion, that one's mean. Hold on. Yeah, I don't word. Oh, come on. Okay, LB Ghost. I mean, you can say that and that's fine. I disagree. I think Crash Bandicoot 4 is the best Crash game. The only seconded by, for me personally, the original Warped. You know, original Warped is very close second for me. But I like 4. It definitely can get a little bit difficult when you're trying to talk with people, trying to pay attention. Hence why, you know, trying to do it while your wrist is killing you. There's that too right now. Oof. But we got it. So, Crash 4 is my personal favorite. I love Crash 4. I adore Crash 4. I very much enjoy it. Followed by close second would be, and you know, some days depending on the day, I love Crash Warped. I know a lot of people get mad at for the vehicle levels, but I love Crash Warped. Oh yeah, this mod's much easier at that hidden gem. Hold my Wumpa Whip.
What is that? Roadkill pie? Slug and centipede gumbo? Braised potatoes with guacamole?
That was a low-key joke that I didn't catch. Was guacamole. It's bat poop guacamole, and that is so funny.
Food served at Dingo's Diner may not meet the legal definition of food. Consume at your own risk. Side effects of dining at Dingo's Diner may include fatigue, increased body odor, risk-seeking behavior, thinking too much about your uncle, increased hunger.
Yeah, the jet ski levels in Warped are a pain, and I agree with that.
You fucking stay out of my diner!
Remember that girl from high school? What's she up to? Do you think she's happy? Ask for a few so you so bad.
No, Crash 4 is great to me because it tells a story You get to play as Dingodile. There's only one polar level.
Right. What am I? The Bandicoot?
I love the. I'm not a fan of the jet ski. I love the bike racing. I love the bike racing. That one's fun too. Not a big fan of the jet ski one myself, but that's more the jet ski physics more than anything. I missed a ton of crates. Did I? This happened. Someone said this before too. Hold on. We're just going to restart the level real quick. What crates did I miss? Okay, hold on. So I got these.
Time for a spring cleaning.
Foreground crate. Ah, these ones. Gotcha. That's right. Okay. See what happens when you're chatting and talking and doing all the different things? See what happens?
Jump on a TNT crate. What am I? The Bandicoot?
See what happens? Gotta pay attention. I say that to myself as I totally missed things. But no, I really enjoyed what Crash 4 tried to do. I enjoyed the point that the game tried for. The controls feel good. Oop. Crash Warp's my favorite. Crash Warped is really good. You know, if someone turned around and said that Crash Warped was their favorite, I would be like, yeah, that's like valid, 100%. They move all. So basically, what they did was Ryobi basically moved the hidden gems so that it would make progressive sense. So, like for example, some levels, the hidden gems would just literally be out in the open and just right there, easy for you to grab, and that's it. And then other times they were so bloody hidden you couldn't find them. And what in the world? Why was this area just a little confused on this part? There's nothing here. Oh. Can I just jumped around? Ow. I thought just Dingodale's thickness. Rock blocked and seeing double for getting the platinum relic was trying to think back to which one was worse. Seeing double was like the last platinum relic I needed to get, so that feeling of I should have hit all those because the Whopper requirement's much higher. Rock blocked was really bad, and it might even been harder than seeing double. But what I am not the biggest fan of the Cortex gameplay. I'm okay with it. I'm just not fast with it. And Seeing Double was also the last one that I had to do. And because it was the last one that I had to do, it was beyond infuriating to be so close to that platinum relic and then, you know, die over and over again. It was suffering. That one was suffering. Toxic Tunnels was also very hard as well. Another one was the, another one that was aggravating was the Tana Dingodile level, which has been split into 2 separate levels, which I'm very appreciative of, because that one was misery. That one sucked because of just how big it was. Trying to get getting the right times for that one was a pain, especially since like you would have to restart. You would have to completely restart, and like just how far you had to go. It was kind of crazy. Elena, thank you so much for the $10. And you know what? You're not the only person that had that idea. Thank you so much for the $10, Elena. As always, appreciate your love and support. Thea's Raccoonus would make a great trinket box. Book latch would work as an actual lock hinge, could be hidden in the spine of the book. So my wife also had that idea as well. She said, hey, couldn't you do that? And while I agree, I have to use a different, I would prefer to use a different kind of material for that, because to really explain it, the material I use is very stiff, and it's called PLA. It's stiff but brittle. So it's hard and brittle. Unfortunately, so the way that works is that there's not a lot of flex to it, right? So with PLA, it doesn't flex, and then as soon as it flexes, it starts to crack and break immediately. So then you have something called PET G, which is very tough, but then when it starts hitting a breaking point, it starts to flex and bend, and because it flexes and bends, it holds a lot better and typically is considered a lot stronger than PLA. And I would like to do the hinges in PET G so that it can handle that strain and stress. I wouldn't want somebody to kind of open it up and then it kind of cracks, right? I do not want that to happen. So, but that is something in the potential future for that to be a trinket box, because it is a good idea, and you know, great minds think alike. All right, let's grab this. There we go. Almost got it. There we go. So we're gonna leap across here over the conveyor belt. Hit that. There we go. Come on. I need to trigger these guys. Come on. Don't touch. Let it detonate. There we go. I remember in the inverted mode, there's a really goofy area where the hidden gem is on this level, and I hated it. I loathed it. So again, thank you so much for the $10, Elena. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love and support, as always. Thank you. I'm going to be trying to get your stuff shipped out relatively soon, Elena. I just got to get the Canada Post to sign me up for the program outside of Etsy so that I don't get charged an arm and a leg, and then we can get done. Take care, Lonnie's Lois Oasis. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hate this area. Like, damn whoopers. Come on, drop it. Drop the payload. There we go. Where'd it go? Well, hopefully that doesn't... All right. Yeah, buddy. Also, I would like some help for cosplay ideas. So here's the thing. I am going to be going to Fan Expo 2024 at the end of August, which means I'm going to be around, going to be looking at different people's cosplays and stuff. And I used to love the cosplay. I used to cosplay a lot. The best cosplay, I think, in my opinion, that I ever did was my Graves cosplay from League of Legends. Love that cosplay. That cosplay was fantastic to me. Still near and dear to my heart. Very much enjoy that cosplay a lot. But I've done it multiple times, and I haven't done anything new in a long time. And now that I have what I call the Bamboo Forest, which are 4 Bamboo Lab printers, as I said, I call it the Bamboo Forest. I was like, I could do something. I could actually do something. And I'm drawing a blank. Here, this is what's wild. I have tools now and enough filament to make something awesome and amazing. And I'm drawing a blank. I can make armor. I can do things cool. And I'm drawing a blank. Hi, Phoenix Fire. Boo. Uh-oh. What? Hold up. Okay, hold on. We're going to restart this. Hold on. See, I have thought about that. I did think about a Dingodile cosplay, but I don't think it would be recognizable because I couldn't do it with the tail. I was thinking about doing a human Dingodile. I thought about it. And the idea of the cosplay would be run-down jeans with a big patch on the leg. It was going to be my Timberland boots. I was going to wear like a tanned an off-white a muscle shirt that clearly has some chef stains on it with a black plaid shirt over top, unbuttoned and opened. And then I was going to have the gun, and what I was going to do was, I thought what was going to be kind of neat was I kind of wanted to almost have like a gas mask on that had like teeth on it, like crocodile teeth on it. And that was something that I was thinking about. I was like, it'd be cool if they had like croc teeth on it. But the problem is that I don't know if that would be recognizable, because one of the things that I love too is when people recognize the cosplay. It's one of my favorite things is when people say, oh my gosh, you're such and such. That's super cool. I just don't know if there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be like, oh, I know exactly what you are. Do you know what I mean? It's not that long of a level.
Got a feeling I'm not the party no more.
So no, he hasn't. He was basically shirtless in the other games. I always think that there's a octopus guy here. Conky! Oh my gosh! Conky just donated $13.90 through Streamlabs to even out the bar to $200. Looks like it's time for hashtag Team Even to fix this bar. Well, we appreciate that, Team Even, for evening out that bar. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Conky. You are amazing. Thank you so much for your love and support, as always. You are amazing. Thank you. Bonk. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your love and support. We always appreciate it. Thank you. We are now $200 on the bar, which is 13% through the bar. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Zappimations, how's it going? Schmack. Boink. And... How do I feel about the purple gem inclusion? I kind of forgot about it. Now I gotta go back and find it.
You smell good enough to eat.
There we go. Shall we keep this donation train going? Oh, well, I would appreciate that. Thank you, Newt, for putting that down. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ching. I think I can repurpose this into a Crash 4 gem as well, just turning it white, which, I don't know, feels a little bit like a cop-out, but it's possible. It's time for Djibouti Seeker. Let's go this way. Oh, you made that gorilla meme, Phoenix, for that level? That I showed that to my wife. We were lying in bed, and that meme came up, and I was dying. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up over here on the Twitter machine. Let's see here. Twitter machine. Tell me where the stuff is. Where are you? No. Here it is here. Yeah. I felt that. I felt that very, very much. This was me. This was me. It was just when I was rage editing. This was me rage editing. I was so livid. I was spitting nails. I was so mad. Oh. That... It turns out that's one of my more popular videos so far this year, is that video where I'm just going unhinged. Like, it was just, It was literally, like, literally unhinged. I was so mad. Someone that someone that I very much looked up to, actually, I know that you see what's missing? You see what's missing? I know what's missing. Those bloody stupid boxes that were hidden there. I hated those boxes. I hated them. This game made me, like, have so many trust issues. There is no yellow gem here. It's up there? Oh! Oh! Okay. That's different. Okay. See my shadow. I see. That was cool. I was like, where's the yellow gem? Oh, wait, there it is. I'm like, why is it all the way out there? Oh. Yeah, there we go. We're good. That's my first try. Got it. Now, I assume those boxes that I missed, I can just hit those with this, right? I don't have to, you know... So careful in this level. Yeah. No. Huzzah! And all those boxes have been removed, so we don't have to do that silly thing. Okay, cool. Yay! Because those were the worst boxes. First try. To quote Katie, first try. Bonk. You know, now I think about it, I probably should have collected those, but it should be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna die. Ha! Try to play the original trilogy after this. Depth still gets me. Yeah, I am... When I first played this game and I saw that depth perception shadow, I was like, oh, thank goodness. Oh, dear. I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you. I remember there was somebody in my comments that saw that, and they were mad about it. They were like, oh, what is this stupid circle for? What is this dumb... Who asked for this? No one needs this. What is this for? I'm like, it's for depth perception. Like, that's stupid. I'm like, well, to each their own, I suppose. But me, as someone that suffers greatly with depth perception issues. 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Boink. I know who you're talking about. Do you? Because I don't remember their name. I just remember reading the comment and be like, who did the stupid circle? Who did the stupid circle? I'm like, you could put me in that stupid category because, you know, I kind of needed it. Half the time in the Insane Trilogy, I just launched myself and hoped for the best. It's like, well, here goes nothing. So I'm going to assume that the random dumbest gem ever being over there is not over there anymore. I'm assuming. And it was like, by the way, yeah, also... Ah! That's cute. I don't need that. I have depth perception. Disables it, immediately falls in a pit. This game is stupid. This game's too hard. I still remember. I still gotta dig up the meme. It is buried in my archive somewhere, where I have the Leonardo DiCaprio meme of him laughing hysterically. He's like at the idea where people were saying like oh wow. you can see Toys for Bob made it such a super easy, a stupid easy Crash game. And like, you could tell Toys for Bob, you know, neutered all the difficulty out of it. And like, for everyone who's screaming this, y'all have no idea what you're in for. And I remember some of the developers were liking the tweets. I'm like, you have no idea what you're in for. Ah. Oh yes, if I had a coin thrown to me for every time Crash Bandicoot was claimed as dead, or Spyro was claimed as dead, or, you know, I would be wealthy. I would be a wealthy man. I'd be sitting in my mansion of limestone. With horse-drawn carriages made of gold. Boy howdy. If I had nickel for every time someone said Crash is dead, I'd have enough money to make my own Crash 5. I think this was a poor decision by me. Or was it? I can't remember. No, it wasn't a poor decision. I haven't taken a breath yet. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! I held my breath there. I was like, ah! Because I didn't know what was up there. I'm like, is something up there? Is something not up there? I don't know. Okay. First try yet again. I mean, yeah. I'm down with that. There was somebody that I very much look up to, who I spoke with recently, that saw that video of mine and my video about me losing my mind about the Crash 5 being canceled, and they thought it was really funny, and I was really happy to hear that they saw that video, and someone I very much look up to. So it made me feel inspired to get back to creating more videos like that, because if that person really enjoyed it, then you know what, it kind of makes me feel like, okay, I can, you know, because you have to realize when sometimes you're sitting there and you're editing a video, sometimes you can't tell if the joke is funny anymore because you've heard the joke like 8,000 times in your head. And you've seen every step of the joke. So sometimes you're looking at it, you're like, is this still funny? I can't tell if this is funny anymore. Booyah! Oh yeah, when I got the demo early and was streaming it before it came out, people were making fun of me saying it looks easy. It's like, yeah. No, it's not. It most definitely isn't. Hey everybody. Hey Chapman, how's it going? Hi Fake Crash. Bye Fake Crash. You know, we have Spyro for announcement on Gamescom. Probably not. Probably not.
What time is it?
Oh goodness. I ought to know.
Crash! Coco! Come on, give old Capunawa a kiss, eh?
I love Caputoa. Don't look at me like I broke wind at the wedding.
I'm Chime.
I love
This is
Caputoa.
everything. And I mean everything. There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Your very near future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
Yeah, just gonna stop you there before you tell us how we all die.
Well, if you'd rather not know about a giant mask-eating monster from beyond the stars, that is your choice.
You basically Ultra Beast. That's basically the gist of it. Conky! Oh my goodness!
Then, need a hand.
Conky just gifted 5 Canadian Guy memberships to all you beautiful people. Congratulations to Obsolete Mule, Director Greyhound, Two-Tailed Gamer, Aaron Danner, and Emerald Queen and Emerald. Sorry, not Emerald Glacion. Sorry, it was all green. So sorry. Hi, Jeremy Sands. How's it going? Cocky coming in hot. Congratulations to everyone who netted themselves a membership. You now have access to emojis, and your name is now green, and it makes it easier for me to read. And if you choose to continue the membership, you continue to support yours truly. I love how
That's more like it. Now,
which
way
way?
we done?
The way he just comes out landing on his butt, it's just like, that's great. I love that. What game events after Gamescom is a Game Awards? So there's also the PlayStation, not State of Play, but the PlayStation, what's it called? The PlayStation, no, I think I messed this up. Yeah, I already did. Yeah, we messed this up. So kind of, that's also possible too, because we know that they always do it in September. So we'll say a gentle light September date to look, but I doubt that if PlayStation were to do a cross-brand thing like that, because technically they are owned by Xbox, but if PlayStation were to do a cross-brand thing like that, they would do it for something that's related to Crash and Spyro, in my opinion. If they were. Am I saying they are? No, I am not saying that. I'm saying that if they were, Sony may be spiteful and say, no. They might. They might be spiteful. And, you know, not call their, you know, their stepchild, which is, you know, Crash and Spyro, you know. Crash and Spyro, like, let's be real here. Crash and Spyro are, like, basically their stepchildren. We interrupt you this amazing stream with Dingodile landing flat on his bottom. Laugh at its humor. Right. So we're going to do this and go Bubba Booey like that. And then we're going to go like this. And if we jump and go Patooey. Oof, doof, doof. Huzzah! What's your favorite level? My favorite level. Design-wise, I really love the trust me, everybody knows I'm terrible with names. I can't remember a name if it meant my life. My favorite level is from the Mardi Gras level, basically, in terms of design. That one is really good. I really enjoy that one. Chapman has been a member for 48 months. Been in the trenches here. Been in the trenches with us for 48 months. That's a big commitment. Thank you. What do you make of the whole drama with Ubisoft using One Piece merch as a deluxe pre-order bonus as the main character's sword and all the rest of it? I am not even offbeat. You're right, Clipper. Thank you. I am not even aware of what's going on with that. So One Piece merch as a deluxe pre-order bonus as the main character sword and all the rest of it. Could you give me clarification on that? Because I'm always interested in, you know, Ubisoft tea. You know, Ubisoft, every single time there's Ubisoft news, it's them getting it wrong 9 times out of 10. Seriously, sometimes it's really funny how it's just like, how can you genuinely keep missing? That, and then we just drive by. For PlayStation in September, it's the PlayStation. Aha! Trixie's down here. The PlayStation, not State of Play. The PlayStation Experience. Yeah, it's the Experience, I believe. Oh, I go back. What I miss? PlayStation Showcase. Yes, it's the Experience was the old one. The Experience was the old one. That was the old one. There's nothing there. Could Spyro and Kirby have a crossover? Logistically, no. Further. Have to go back in time or something? What's going on? What did I miss? Did I miss that much? Jeez, what did I miss? What did I miss? I don't see that I missed anything. Well, it's super far back. So basically they bought a... So what I'm reading here, I'm gathering a couple people commenting on this. I didn't see I was missing crates either. Listen, y'all are making me question. Hold on. And fire. So basically what they did was they put a physical pre-order bonus as basically an Amazon sword of from One Piece. Is that about the summation? That basically there was a sword from One Piece sold on Amazon as some decor sword, and then they kind of just basically probably just ripped it off. Is that about the summation of what I gathered? That's kind of hysterical. Not again! Let's see. Huzzah! I got all the boxes! Yes! I have the boxes! The boxes are mine! Y'all making me question my sanity. I'm like, what? What are you talking about boxes? I don't remember there being boxes. Ah! So, first thing that's easier, Daniel Ginger, is that one of the things that you can do is in the timeline levels, instead of having to go through and redo all the levels again as like Crash or Coco or whatever, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that anymore. You just do the original timeline, and then or the side timeline. You don't have to go back and do the other parts all over again. There's some boxes that were really weird that are now a lot better. Then there are some things that are kind of, shifted around, where it's like, oh yeah, this has been shifted to over here, and this has been shifted over here, and less bloat, more of the,
Crash Bandicoot, you banished me to the past, and all it did was give me more time to plan your doom. You'll find me up the mountain. Don't freeze on the way.
Wow, I'm sensing a real fraught history here. How many times have you beaten this clown anyway?
3.
3. Really? Only 3?
Funny. Seems like more. Boy, howdy, have I heard that cutscene 4,000 times, because that was the cutscene for the demo that I played for this game, and I played this demo for this game like crazy. I played that bloody early demo on repeat over and over. Y'all should have saw the dedication as I die right there. All right, y'all should have saw the dedication I did. So there was a really, 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 really weird rule at the time, which hopefully this is past, I guess, the statute of limitations. Would that be the proper term? Anyway, where it was, hey, you were only allowed to show 3 minutes of each level. That was it. You could only use 3 minutes of gameplay. That was it. And I was like, well, I want people to have the most possible view of, or it was either 3 minutes or 4 minutes. It was a weird, limited amount of time that I had. And what I had to do was I had to first try to get 100% on the level. And not just get 100% on the level, but also get it done within a decent amount of time. So what I was doing was I was racing through the level. I was racing through the levels, recording them, and I was literally, it was like a time trial. Go, 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 go. But then what I had to do was that once I got like basically my fastest time, I then had to go back and then edit it, because I was like, oh man, I gotta try to get this, in time. And so I was cutting loading screens. I was cutting moments that were really long, and I was go, 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 so that people could see as much of the level as possible. And it was that was a challenge and a half. That was a big challenge and a half that I don't think Activision necessarily expected, because they were like, yeah, just show 3 minutes of gameplay. That's all you can show. And I showed almost the entire level, if not the entire level, racing through it as quick as possible. Chapman donated. Oh, we got 2 $5 donations back to back. A little $5 donation train going. That's awesome. Chapman donated $5 to Super Chat. There's also been petition for the Assassin's Creed Shadows to be canned. Worth having research in your own time. It's quite the storm Ubisoft caused. I have been hearing about that, and I'll comment it in a second. Elena donated $5. Been having trouble with credit union blocking donations, even though I have the money. Let me know if this goes through. Well, it went through. So thank you so much, Elena. I appreciate that, and I'm sorry that the credit union is giving you such a hassle. I'm sorry to hear that you're having such difficulties with that. So here is my stance, and I think I made this stance before. Listen, okay? I do not understand why we suddenly need to start screaming about historical accuracies when it came to the screaming and yelling about the historical accuracies of Assassin's Creed. Listen, okay? If anyone has played Assassin's Creed, if anyone's even looked at Assassin's Creed, if anyone's invested anymore, listen, okay? I'm sorry to tell you, but the Borgia doesn't have a magical golden apple that summons space aliens from the precursor past to be able to elaborate their evil plans with. I also want to note that in in early England, there was no hook shot that allowed your characters to be able to run up the walls like Spider-Man. I also want you to know that Ezio Auditore or any assassin during that time didn't have a wrist flintlock gun that wouldn't explode your hand upon the first time it fired. If we really are going to start talking about historical accuracies when it comes to Assassin's Creed, we really are. Do we really have to go there? Do we really, really, really need to go there? Like, are we really? Oh, this person wasn't a real character. This person wasn't a real blah, 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 blah. Look at the misconception. Bro, have you seen? If we were to sit down and look at Assassin's Creed as actual historic, like as close to history as possible, boy howdy, we had the most entertaining history ever. Okay? Boy howdy, would I have loved to read about accessing the precursor doors from a millennia ago from when the Earth was initially destroyed. Okay? Are we really going to sit down and start hyper-focusing on the historical accuracy of Assassin's Creed? And this is coming from someone who loved a lot of the Assassin's Creeds. I don't say most, because there are some that really, really were kind of just duds, okay? But let me tell you something. Spoiler alert, okay? The Vikings did not find out that Valhalla was a computer chip in their brain that they accessed from the past. And if you think I'm exaggerating, if you think I'm joking, if you think I'm jumping the shark on this statement, then you haven't played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Just throwing it out there. So when people are yelling and screaming about the fact that there is a black samurai in Assassin's Creed Shadows, and they're losing their minds about it and how historically inaccurate it is, please, let's take a breath and really look at, like, really? Listen, there is so much arguing about that. It's based off of a real dude where there's debates about it. It was based off of the story of the first black samurai, and Japanese historians, North American historians, black historians, and everybody around it have debated whether or not this story was true or not. There were people that were saying, no, he wasn't. He didn't exist at all. Some people said, no, he did exist, but he existed as a slave. And other people were like, yes, he did exist. However, he was treated with this title and not this title. So technically he wielded a sword, but he wasn't a samurai. And then other people were like, technically that means samurai. And it's all just people screaming and yelling. Look, let's be real here. Okay. There's a kernel of truth to it. And whether or not it's real or not, it's just a game, okay? It's just a game. The game is not coming forward and saying, we're historically accurate, and we make sure that everything is accurate as much as possible, and accuracy is our main point. Then sure, I can understand some people saying, hey, what's, there's some issues here that I have with that or whatever. And it's a video game. At the end of the day, man, like, are we really going to start sitting here and being like, where's the historical fiction? Like, really? Like, really? Are we going there? Like, I really just... Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just, maybe I'm just literally a, uncultured swine. And maybe that's so. But at the end of the day, I just don't care, man. I don't care. I really don't care. Why is it such... Why are we fighting over it? It's just dumb. It's... Like, are we really just gonna start yelling and screaming about this stuff? It blows my mind. Who cares? Who cares? I don't. I certainly don't. I just thought, cool, Assassin's Creed in Japan. Everyone's been asking for that. Cool, can't wait to see how it turns out. And that was my reaction. And my stance is, if you don't like it, don't buy it. If you like it and don't care like me, buy it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm not going to die on that hill. Oh my gosh, there are so many other problems. Let's see if this box is still there. I'm just curious. Doesn't look like it. I just think that there are other issues that are more, I don't know, like, in need of fixing in the gaming industry. Like, oh, boy, howdy, I don't know, maybe, you know, employees constantly losing their jobs and don't know whether or not that the next month they're going to have a job. That seems important to me. I don't know about you, but that seems important to me. That seems pretty, you know, something that, you know, hey guys, we kind of need to fix that. You know, just a recommendation, just a thought, just, you know, a bit of a brainstorm. Maybe we should try to fix this. Hey, we just shut this whole studio down for a tax write-off situation. Don't you think that's a good idea? I think that's a good idea. I don't know about you, but I think that's a good idea. But that's just me. I don't know about you, but that's just me. I think that's something that needs to be fixed. I think that games like, you know, Cyberpunk 2077 shouldn't be rewarded for the amount of crunch. I think that the integrity of gaming journalism should be more, you know, studied. I think the integrity of gaming journalism is something that is relatively important, in my opinion. Mobius donated $5 through Streamlabs. Thank you so much, Mobius. Thank you so much for the $5 Streamlabs donation. Hope you're having a great night, CG, and I hope you are having a great night as well, Mobius. Thank you. And then, Evan. Evan donated $1.09. Ooh, making the bar uneven. I can hear the ears perking of Team Even. Have you by chance, thank you so much, Evan, for the $1.09. Have you by chance managed to catch Deadpool and Wolverine in theater yet? The last movie I saw in theater was Migration in and around Christmas of last year, of December 2023. That was the last movie I saw in theater. And that's not because I don't like going to movies. I love movies. I have 4 kids. I have 4 children. All right. It's trying to be like, hey, who wants to babysit 4 kids late at night while my wife and I go watch a movie? You know, there's not a lot of people that raise their hands saying, oh, me, pick me. Right? There's not a lot of hands that go up, you know? So, one day, we'll get to watching movies in theaters again. One day. But that day is not anytime soon. One day. Or just game journalism needs to be kind of solved in general because of how poor it's done. And, you know, how a lot of people take things wrong and run with it. And it blows my mind how people just, you know, don't read. Oh yeah, does anyone remember the giant lighthouse that was here before? They removed that. I think likely for just clarity's sake. So yeah, personally, for me, there are other bigger, much bigger fish to fry in the gaming industry over Assassin's Creed Shadows. There are a lot bigger fish that need to be handled and dealt with. I mean, a significant amount. So at the end of the day, again, it's the exact same saying. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. That's it. That's what it comes down to, is if you want it, get it. If you don't want it, don't. That's it. That's it. If you're not interested in it, don't buy it. If you're interested in it, buy it. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. There are some people that want to scream and shout and cause a movement, and right now I'm just kind of more like, yeah, this whole situation sounds like a bowel movement, in my opinion, just with how much people are just yelling and screaming over nothing. So I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, get some water. Get some water, cool down for a moment, and yeah, by the way, again, still we have stuff for sale. We don't have the big Thievius Raccoonus for sale anymore, but we do have some small pocket edition. We have pocket edition Thievius Raccoonus for sale right now. We got small orbs, we got small tiny orbs and big orbs for sale, green and red. And of course, we got our classic Spyro Digi-Eggs that were such a massive hit and still a big hit. We still have a bunch of these, so we can... These are still for sale and still in the store. So, I will be right back, because I am cooking. Woo! everybody. Sorry. Sorry, I got caught up with something. Ouch! I know I took a while. My bad. Okay. We had a donation from Cocky. Thank you so much. I'ma just even out that pesky bar again. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And again, sorry, I had to quickly do something real quick. Hard to explain. Had something I had to take care of. And away we go to Stay Frosty. I am back. I had to do something that was kind of relatively important. And stressful. Let's not forget the stressful part. Favorite Cortex quote from the series? That's too hard. You can't do that to me. That's so hard to determine. Beady eyes. Lips like an lips like an overgrown banana. A bona fide 10. That one's really good. A bona fide 10. Press start to begin. Where was that quote from? That's from when Cortex goes back in time and he sees himself. We have an imposter on the loose. Beady eyes. Lips like an or was it lips like an two overripe bananas. Skin like a jaundiced mole rat. A bona fide 10. That bit's great. We good. Oof. And jump over the teeth. Dang. Dang nabbit. Boobiga. Twin Sanity's another really good one. We had more worlds, but, you know, we had a budget cutback. Oh, there was supposed to be another dimension, but, you know.
Wrath of Cortex didn't sell as well. Fish. That's another legendary one. This is the way to do it, right? Let that detonate. The greatest scientist in the world, stuck in a pipe. How could this get any more worse? That bit's great. That bit's great. Is that what I sound like? Do I have a weird voice? Ah! Gotcha, okay. Personally, I don't care, but I think that he wants his gems back. The spikes broke my fall. Ah, yes, the spikes comfortably landed right in between my spleen. Ah, my hands, my wrists. I just love having pain in my hand. It feels good. Just kidding, I hate it. No, 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 no. Boing, boing, boing. That wasn't close at all. That my please. Oh, bologna, malarkey, and cheese. Watch this, malarkey. Oof. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Avert your eyes or you'll go crystal crazy. I think Twinsanity is probably one of the best written games for Cortex. It's just so unhinged. Absolutely love
Lex Lang is like don't get me wrong, I love Clancy Brown's Cortex. Don't get me wrong. I love Clancy Brown's Cortex. However, Lex Lang just brought a whole like depth to the character that is just I love. And Lex is a legend. Yes, this is a mod. It's not official. There we go, we're good. Ah, no! This is from Tiny. This is from Dingo Dot. Oh, Ripperoo, you shouldn't have. Another good one. Mother? That one's good too. I hate when this happens! It's fine, we're good. Aw, my nitro landed in my crate! Get out of your shark. Oh yeah. 10 years I spent alone in the Antarctic waste, and I missed you. Pew. Also, you guys haven't seen yet, for some who don't know, we have time relics for sale. We also have these big ones that look like tomahawks. I measured these wrong. I measured them initially as 9.5 inches, and my wife measured them. She's like, honey, these are like 12. I was like, oh, okay. So we have 12-inch tomahawk time relics. Tomahawk time relics. We got both TFB ones and regular, like, tomahawk plats and tomahawk TFBs. And we have them in smaller sizes too. If you think that these are too large for your taste, we also have smaller ones. Don't fall, don't fall. Stay. No, not well. Oh, everything's okay. Nothing broke. That's good. I think this bears repeating. It's true, blondes do have more fun. Oh man, all the potential skins for Crash Team Rumble that we never got that are in this game. Deep depression. I hope that one day we can like get like someone can like hack and rip apart Crash Team Rumble and then host a private server and start releasing like updates on their own. And then we just have like a fan made server that is just, you know, like, hey, the game continues and lives on in that way. But I also know the amount of work to do that would be incredibly hard. Game is still active. People are still playing it. In fact, it's so active, I might actually try it out next week. Because I said that I wanted to do monthly Rumble streams, so... Boing, 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 splat. you out. Take you out, take you out. Song gets stuck in my head randomly. Everyone has their own opinion about Rumble. I very much enjoyed Rumble. Yeah, Gaming Pez, I know how that feels, but it's like everything's fine and all of a sudden sadness. And it's like, yeah, great. Could have used without that. Happens to the best of us, unfortunately. Boing. I realized as I was bouncing off the nitro crate, I think I gotta move faster through this. Mistakes were made, clearly. Don't die. Ah! Be down for a monthly banger after banger after banger. Oh, malarkey. Speaking of banger after banger after banger after banger, I'm going to a SmackDown event. I was able to finally nab tickets for November. I'm going to my first wrestling show in November, and I am so excited. I've never been to one before. Me and my buddy were able to get a really good deal because otherwise I would not have done it. But we got a really good deal, and my buddy and I got a hold of some tickets that were pretty cheap, and we did the math, and I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm super excited. There we go. Now we got it. But it's the first time I've ever been to a awesome. Yes, it is awesome, Trev. And I've never been to one. I've always wanted to go. And finally I get to go. And of course, I'll be yelling and screaming for one of my favorite wrestlers right now, which is LA Knight. And LA Knight and Cody Rhodes. That's going to be... I can't wait to join in on the Whoa live. Wow. This was also like the fourth time that we seriously tried to get tickets. Like, we were serious about it. We're like, let's try, and we couldn't. Fourth time. And we almost weren't going to go to this one either, but I was able to nab it. There was a discount code that we found and nabbed, and it like reduced the cost of the tickets by like a couple $100. It was like the early bird sale or whatever. And I was like, oh, dope. And I was so happy. Also, too, it sounds funny. I'm also excited to be able to have an opportunity to buy merch. And I know that sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Oh, shoot. I messed that up. I know it sounds funny because trying to order things from to Canada for WWE is like literally just the most painful thing ever. The shipping sometimes costs more than the actual merch itself. And you get like no discount deals or whatever. I hope that's enough. We still gotta take a hotel to get there because they. We still have to take a hotel to get there because they are in New York. But you know, it's no. It's a bit of a journey, but. Hey, Elena donated $20 for Super Chat. Thank you so much, Merch Fund. Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking to get 3 pieces of merch while I'm there. It's another LA Knight shirt, a Samoan werewolf shirt, which is for Jacob Fatu, and Cody Rhodes. That's my no. I wish I could get a belt, but I can't do a belt. That's way too expensive. Those replica belts are they're like $400. And, you know, maybe one day, maybe the 3D printing business takes off, or we hit 100,000 subs and we get like some deal or whatever where I can have fun money like that to be able to be like, yeah, I want a replica belt, and I just get a replica belt because I want to. But alas, that is not in the cards. Not yet. Ah, come on! I will take a shirt, though. Oh, getting a Cody Rhodes and a Bloodline shirt. Yeah, I know. I know. I wouldn't get a Bloodline shirt typically, but I really am liking Jacob Fatu so far. And his shirt design is really cool. Like... Like, I'm not getting like We the Ones or, you know, just the Bloodline. I'm not getting a Bloodline shirt. I'm getting just a Jacob Fatu. Because what's cool about it too is that it looks cool even like if you don't know what wrestling is. You look at it, you're like, oh, that shirt's kind of cool. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull it up, actually, real quick. I'll see if I can quickly pull it up in a second. Ah! Bologna, malarkey, with cheese. Ha 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 ha. So if I did all that and I did all the boxes. Heck yeah! The 3 death gem is not there anymore because boy howdy, getting that was a pain in the buttocks. Hold on. I gotta pull this up. let me pull this thing up. This is the shirt here. That is a Jacob Fatu's shirt, the Samoan werewolf. So it's literally a wolf done in the Samoan the Samoan rights and the Samoan design and stuff. I love it. That shirt is really, really, really cool. Like, absolutely love that shirt. That's the that's the yeah, it's like, I don't know anything about wrestling, but that shirt's cool. You see, that's what I meant, is that, like, you might not know a bloody thing about wrestling. It's like, you might not know a bloody thing about wrestling, but you see that shirt, you're like, that shirt's dope. I like that. It's like, yeah, that's cool.
Crash Bandicoot. It's about time.
This is going to be just like the old days. Except
This time, everything
will
is
go
according to my plan.
I've made a few upgrades.
He said the thing.
Reign of giant death.
Oof.
Punchbot Mark II.
Deploy.
Fun fact, Punchbot Mark II is one better at punching than... Ow! Punchbot Mark II is for punching you!
Not me.
Let's try this one.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Stop! All right, have it your way. The anti-marsupial missile is my own design. Do you like it?
No. Oof. Punchbot Mark II. Ag! I gotta have my feet on the ground. Honestly, I think Kapuna was kind of just throwing me off.
That Bandicoot, Punchbot! Well, if you won't play fair, then neither will I. Oops, did I do that? Kill the Bandicoot.
Kill the
punch
Bandicoot. Smash in its head.
I wonder what happens if I hit all the buttons at once.
This isn't fun.
Feel the wrath of Cortex.
Yeah, Kapuna was literally just throwing me off there.
Blasted bandicoots! around like this? Tell me, Crash, is this all there is?
Forever. Oh.
Oh.
You would be unable to handle this.
Simplest of tasks.
Gloat all you want. I quit. If you need me, I'll be on a tropical island somewhere.
Alone.
How fortunate. You see, I no longer have needs for our alliance. I found a new partner and a new plan.
You were scheming behind my back?
Of course. The rift generator has capabilities beyond your eager imagination. You were content to simply rule over space and time, but I'd rather start from scratch. Erase it all. Wipe the slate clean. I'm going to reset the timeline and rebuild it to my liking. I will become a god, which means you won't exist. And neither will those feather-brained masks or those meddling marsupials.
Wiped from existence by that pompous peacock? I'd like to
Let's
see
see him
him
try after I
I
shove that tuning fork right up his butt.
Not if we get to him first.
It appears we have a common enemy. Perhaps there's a way out of our endless cycle after all. Huh? Okay.
Gotta love Crash. He's just like, Crash is like, I want the hug. No spatial awareness at all. Do, 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 do. Fit Coco. All right, give me 1 second. I forgot something. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on. Fly flying around here. Get away, fly. Back away. Go away, fly. Give me 1 second if you guys could bear with me but the moment. I need to... Let me check something here. You know what? It's fine. I'll set it up later. It's fine. We'll set the prints up later. I'll wait till after the stream. Let's see here. I'll set the printing stuff up later for the things because I have to figure out what I need to print next, and I don't want to spend 20 minutes figuring that out. Hey, Frank Classic, how's it going? Like that. There we go. Dog! Got it. And leapeth. And landeth. And misseth. And Georgia jungleth. Jump, jump, and jump, and jump, and down, and up, and down, and up. Away we go. Do you think I should do the OG or the enhanced? I think there would be, you doing the enhanced might be a fun thing because a lot of people don't know about the enhanced, right? So I think that that would be something that a lot of people would be kind of interested in. Would be like, hey, this is something different, right? I hated doing this one. I might have already messed up too. Yeah, I did already. Did I mess up? Maybe I didn't. Hold on. What? Ah. There is a weird spot there that is, there's a weird spot there that, like, eats your double jump. I don't know why. Not there. That was just me. All time. Almost. We almost had it. What? I know for a fact I literally tapped jump there. I know that for a fact. Oh boy. Yeah, not quite. Well, now I'm wondering if maybe this actually, I'm now overthinking, I'm officially overthinking it now because I think it's been adjusted. Yeah, it looks like it has been adjusted. Okay. I think, I might be wrong. But I think it's been tweaked, so hold on. Keyword in the sentences, I think. Oh, come on, why? Oh, yeah, the bloody... This area, there's some areas in Crash 4 that I don't understand that just eats your double jump. Like, I can't explain it. I can't understand it. I will tap it. It will just not work. Like, I actually tried to jump there, and it didn't work. No, that was me. That was on me. That was just dumb. I did a double jump. Karma. For what? 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 I keep messing it up. Okay, hold on. Got it. Ugh. Took a little bit to get there, but we're here. You made it. That was a close one. Shibuya. Over here, bounce over there, bounce over there. There we go. Over here, up here, and smash. Every time I see this level, I actually, you know what I think back to? I think back to when this game was announced. I think back to the Crash Bandicoot. You banished me to the past. That, like, low-key, looking back, that trailer was awesome. Like, it was well put together. I loved it. It was, ah, shoot. I loved that trailer. That trailer was so good. Hold on. Ah! You know what? The most emotional trailer for me still has to be Spyro Reignited. It still is. It's because... And the reason why it was... well, Spyro Reignited and Crash Team Rumble. Crash Team Rumble was so much of doubt. There was so much fighting against it, it felt like. And... don't feed me that. But... there was so much fighting against it and so much writing against it, and I was just like, come on, man, come on. I remember after it was announced, there were people that immediately started coming out and saying, well, it looks like trash, it looks bad, it looks stupid, blah, 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 blah. And it was, I sat there, I was like, I didn't care. I was typically, I kind of care about that stuff, and that stuff bothers me, but at that point I was elated. I was just so relieved. I was so just, I couldn't believe it. I was so just emotional, happy. There was a lot of emotions that day. That was a really, really, really intense and emotional day. I remember that. That was...
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings.
My carpal tunnel is acting up.
They laughed when I added blockification. Well,
Who's laughing now? Haha, me. One second. There we go. So I'll be honest with y'all. As you can see, my wrist is not doing so good. It's not. It has seen better days, and also, I will admit, playing Crash Bandicoot 4 probably with a bad wrist is probably not the best thing to do. However, actually, what's made it a lot more manageable, and I will say, I gotta give a shout out. I gotta hand it to them. The C2 grips. My hands, I've been streaming for a couple hours now, and again, typically by now I would have stopped playing. I would have been like, nah, I can't really do this anymore. I'm hurting. But I'll be honest with you, genuinely, it's not that bad in terms of pain. The pain is actually relatively fine. The pain is actually relatively like okay. And like I said, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot 4, which isn't an easy game.
Let's see how these prehistoric predators like my blaster's new settings.
And honestly, it feels a lot better. It feels really good. So again, shout out to C2 grips. I spoke about them before in the past on previous videos or previous streams I did. I spoke about them very well in the past. We did an 8-hour stream test with them, and they turned out great. And I'm still using them. As you can see, I'm still using them even after the fact. And yeah, I gotta give credit where it's due. My wrists are feeling good. So shout out to C2 grips for these awesome grips while I play through Crash Bandicoot 4 and bang my head against the wall sometimes, because that's what it feels like sometimes when playing Crash 4. Sometimes. Zip through that. There we go. There we go. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. I think death would be preferable to not do. Hidden gem, found it. Hold on, let me see if I can just sail over that. Thanks. I don't really want to deal with you. Turn you into you! There we go. There we go. And up.
Ooh, bouncy.
Bouncy. And there we go. Puzzle platforming. Can't stop me. Woo! There we go. Boing, boing. Don't die. There we go. Cortex, you having some fun there, bud? You good? You good, bud? So right now, C2 grips are available for PlayStation, and they're currently available for PlayStation and Xbox. Go. There's that. Boing. Well. Haha. You can't outsmart me there, game. I have a head the size of a fossil. Now, the question is, am I talking about Cortex or myself? That is for you to determine.
Ooh, I've never tried a volcano nut.
I think that was a little close. You think? Ow. Hey, why are we freezing? Why are we there we go. Boing, 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 boing. Ah! But why did my game freeze up? Why? Why would it freeze up? Is everything still okay on everyone else's side? Everything else good? Everything else look okay? I'm so used to Cortex having a double jump for Rumble, so that's throwing me off. I mean, I kind of hit the fire and fired up. Does that count? I guess not. Poing. I'm used to man, this is the first time I've played Cortex since I played Rumble, so this has been a bit of a jarring experience for me, if I'm going to say so myself. I'm missing my double jump. My El Double jump that I'm used to. I have been spoiled. Boop, boop.
On second thought, no volcano lair. I can feel my nostril hairs sizzling.
Oh no, Cortex is a lot more fun in Rumble. Like, that's without a doubt. I don't think that's a controversial thing to say. So, we don't have a link to the C2 website yet, but we will start getting that set up at a later date.
Haven't seen mushrooms that big since I left the Gigantizotron running overnight.
Because we're still getting the final details sorted out in terms of boing. No, 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 no! Poopy. I think entropies have to come back. I think they kind of have to, in my opinion. So I think they have to come back. I would still like the idea of Entropy being the main baddie. But it's kind of hard because Uka Uka is kind of like the guy. Like the bad guy. No one even dares to fail the great Uka Uka even once. But you, Cortex, you failed me twice! Actually, in the Insane Trilogy, I actually really enjoyed that cutscene more than the original. Just like the performance was just so good. He was so angry. You've lost the crystals. You've lost the gems. And I have lost my patience! It's like, man. You gotta love that line delivery. It's so good. You know what? I think Dino Dash is going to be a good level to end the stream on because we're going to be wrapping it up and then we'll go to Q&R. Don't worry, we'll get to building bridges. We'll be playing this again next week. We'll probably finish it next week, actually. Probably. I grossly disagree with that, Brabster, but hey, we all have our own, you know, opinions. We have our opinions. We have our thoughts. My opinion is that, you know, the apparent unpopular opinion that Crash Bandicoot 4 is the best mainline Crash Bandicoot game, in my opinion. Many might disagree, and that's fine. For me, love it. Oof. What's that, Dad? Let's restart. Conky has been a $10 member for 50 months. 50 months. Well, dang, I've hit the big old 5-0. I'm still in disbelief that I've been a supporter for that long. Here's the doubling that and hitting that 100-month mark. Yeah, buddy. Let's do it. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. As always, Conky, you're seriously, dude, the support that you give every stream, I'm beyond appreciative of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for your constant support, man. Thank you. Elena donated $5 to Super Chat. Around Papa's Peacock Cup. See, you missed a Super Chat from me. Just now got this to go through. I am so sorry. Yes, I did. You are correct. Elena also donated $10 that I am missed. I sincerely apologize. You want to scream about accuracy, aim your venom at the idiots who keep saying Crash and Spyro are dead. Also, CG, Mom already email address sent Super Chat right after saying email sent. Yes, I already got the email, so I will make sure I already got the address, so I will try to get that all set up for you. 1 CGE keychain and 1 Pete. 1 Pete egg. Good night, Director Greyhound. Boom. Oof! Unos, dos, tres, cuatros. That, there we go. Hit that, there we go. Fun fact, during the initial demo playthrough, the early playtesting, did you know that we could not find this bonus area? We kept getting lost. We were like, where is the for some reason, it wasn't just me. It was me, and I'm not going to name the other content creator because I don't want to out them out, as I will admit that I felt dumb, but I don't want to call them out and for them to be like, oh my gosh, you're right, you did find it. I found it, but it took me longer than I would have liked because we were both like, wait, there's a bonus area? Oof. Stress again. Yeah, just we literally couldn't find it. We just literally kept running past it. We just didn't really see it. I can't remember if the orange question mark was glowing at the time. I can't remember. But I just remember being like, where is it? Because we can't 100% this level. We've looked high and low. And then I found it, and I remember messaging them about it. They're like, oh my gosh! Yeah, I like how the baby dinos watch and they track you, and if you die, they laugh. Oh, yeah, see, they're laughing back there. Jeez. Laugh it up there, dinos. I think I got body slam. I think I'm gonna body slam. I think I'm gonna body slam. Body slam, body slam. Impatient. I got impatient with it. Oh. I'll take it. And there we go. Gotti. Aku Aku followed immediately by a nitro crate. Oh, bleh. Ah! Got me too. Don't play with your food. That's rude. Oh, come. Back on the poison river didn't break. Ah, you are right. It didn't. Jeez, sharp memory there. This hasn't been my greatest performing run, but we're kind of recovering it. There we go. Took a little extra time with that one. Thank you for that, Plasmion Sparks. Appreciate that. There it is. Oh, I remember the demo for this area was just death. They made it easier, though, in this version. Bye. Choo. Yeah.
Goodness, if it isn't Lonnie Lolan. How are you, brother?
Sorry to interrupt, but existence could end at any minute, so can we hurry?
When's existence ever done anything for anyone anyway?
Don't mind Grumpy Gus. He's always a downer.
I love that.
Yeah,
Don't mind me.
I don't matter. Nothing matters.
Now that we found Ika Ika, that's all four. What's next?
We can't close the rifts until we stop whatever's opening them.
That would be
Entropy.
and
And
his
precious.
precious rift generator.
Sounds like it's time to kick some entropy butt.
All right. All right, ladies and gents. So,
May I assist?
yes, you may. Boobdika. Always thought that Ika Ika's like his Abugadaba. I think his is the best. It's the Abugadaba. It's like this mystic, cool Abugadaba. I really like that. So, all right, give me a second here to get set up here, and then we shall get started on Q and R. Whoa, that hurt. That got hurt. All right, give me a second here. Not that, not that. Where is the stuff? I thought I had that open. Hold on. Project. Start getting your questions set up because we're going to be answering questions very soon. I just need to do one quick thing. One tiny itty bitty thing. Grab that. Grab that. One second here. If you guys want to see, I can quickly show you what I'm doing. So right now we are currently doing some experimenting on these gems, and unfortunately this did not turn out the way I expected. In fact, it went the opposite. So I'm going to try something new with this. Yeah, transfer. There we go. Thank you. So we got the red gem there. How long is that going to take to do? 35 minutes according to the slicer. Now if I were to turn around and say, hey, support on, turn that off, would that add any supports? It would not. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. 1 second. So I'm going to print this plate and send this to Wilma. Wilma has an A3 red. A3. Send that off. We got some testing to do. Then we're gonna go zoom out here. We're gonna go back to over here actually. Likewise, we're going to set that up there. So what would happen if I turn that off and hit slice plate? What would we get? A lot more supports than I would like. So what would happen if I to here and went with an auto brim, and then try this again. Okay. So then we'll go to here, disable that for now, slice plate. And then we'll print plate, and we'll send this to Bam Bam. Bam Bam has green and A2. Right? It's A2 and we got green. That's correct, we do. Ouch! Alright, 1 second. Okay, get those questions lined up. Send that there. And then we'll go with purple gem over there. See what happens. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna do something here. Don't try this at home, kids. To make my life a tiny bit easier. That should be good. Form cut. There we go. And then we hit slice plate. Let's see how that goes. That looks better. That looks cleaner. And then we'll just disable that. Slice plate. Cool, cool, cool. Print plate. Bam Bam. No, not Bam Bam. Betty. A1. And send. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's answer some questions. Here we go. Can you show off the Zelda 3D print disc thing you made? Sure. Yes, I can actually. I can. No one's bought one yet, so definitely I can show it off if you are interested. Here we go. That's right. It's another product I made. I knew I was missing one. Thank you for reminding me. So I did make these. So far, no one's bought any, which is, it's like sadness, but it's okay. So we have some Tears of the Kingdom reference stuff. We got green. We got gold. And we got blue. So we got 3 nice colors. Good size, pretty good prints. These are for sale right now. I only printed one of each. No one's bought any yet. So that kind of sucks. But these are listed. If you are interested in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom stuff, it's all set up. There. So, okay. I'm going to still be answering some. I'm going to be answering some questions starting in a second. Hold on. Let's do this, and then this, and then this. Okay. So, next question. I'm having a hard time playing Insane after going to my retro binge. Have I become nostalgia blind? No. So, here's the thing when it comes to that stuff. Sometimes we don't get nostalgia blind, but sometimes we get so familiar with the new thing that when we look at the old thing, I think it's more of a familiarity of that, where we're just like, oh, I'm so familiar with that. Almost re-exploring that old thing almost feels like, oh, I'm already familiar with that. You know, it would almost be like as if we were to look at going back and playing like the original. Like I've played Spyro Reignited so much that if I were to go back and play the original, which I do from time to time, it'd be like, whoa, this is kind of new, or hey, this is kind of different, or whoa, this is, you know what I mean? So I don't think you've become nostalgia blind. I think it's just that you may have become so familiar with the new that you lost touch with the old. And you might be feeling that a little bit of a lean towards that. Have you ever played Madagascar the game made by Toys for Bob? I think I have. I have played a Madagascar game that had a dope mini putt game, but I can't remember if that was Toys for Bob or not. Because did they do all the Madagascar games, or did they do a different one as well? So I feel like they either just did Madagascar 2 or they might have done them all. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Get away, fly. Jeez. Didn't they already go, Daniel Ivy, didn't they already do that? Didn't they already strike about that, the SAG-AFTRA? When you hear about movies taking a long time to make, what is happening behind the scenes when movies are still in development? Okay, so that's actually a very good question. That's actually an excellent question. So sometimes you hear like, oh, a movie's taking a long time to get into development. And it seems like you can almost bang out a movie in almost 2 years at times, where it's like, hey, by the time it's pitched to on screen, you can have it out in 2 years, right? And you're hearing, these things where you're like, oh, shooting for this movie has started. And then it almost feels like a blip. And then all of a sudden, boom, they're showing off like a trailer for it. So some people are, but then some movies, it's like, yeah, it's in development. And then it takes literally forever for it to show up. It's literally taking forever. And you're like, what is taking so long? And you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting. And it's just, and then there's backpedaling and there's problems and there's this and there's that. So, suffice to say, the question becomes, what is going on? Why is it taking so long? Why is it such a struggle? And that's a great question. It is a fantastic question. And to answer that question, it's to deal with, I would say, in my opinion, you are dealing with directors. The main people that you're dealing with are as follows: directors and producers. Those are your two main directors, producers, and actors. So if you get a prima donna actor, which happens from time to time, you are going to be dealing with a big, annoying aspect. If you're dealing with a bad producer maybe burning through money faster than you can say tiddly boo. And then there's other times where it's now trying to get more funding because that said producer spent too much money. There is a cornucopia of issues that can happen when it comes to movies being in development. Sometimes everybody knows exactly what they're doing. Everyone knows what's going on. Zing, zang, zoom, bippity, bippity, bop, and you're good to go. Is this full screen? I'm keeping it kind of like side by side. And that's a problem, right? That can be a problem. So movies sometimes get hit with these really, really hard issues where it's trying to find money, and then the director drops and they have to find another director, and then the what's it called? Then the director falls out and they're like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. And then this falls out, and then that falls out, and then this person falls out, and that person falls out, and it's like, oh my goodness, this is such an aggravating thing to deal with. And it happens. And then sometimes the movie just never gets made because of that, or it's just in developmental heck forever. And it happens. So, yeah. Let's see here. Next questions. Who's excited for the Sonic movie 3? I am. I'm pretty excited for it. I'm pretty excited for that. Keanu Reeves' shadow. That is an interesting. That definitely is an interesting thought. If that's been confirmed, I think it has been. I think it has been confirmed. So it is definitely a strange choice. But I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it. I'm interested to see what they have in store for that. I'm interested to see what they go with that. Now, some of you might be wondering, what am I doing? Where am I going? And just why? And the answer to your question is, don't worry about it. No. To answer your question as honestly as possible, I'm trying to find that extra egg. But thoughts on Keanu Reeves' Shadow. So, my thoughts on Keanu Reeves' Shadow is it's strange. Does it make sense? Yes, it makes sense. Is it weird? Also, yes. So I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. I have to hear it. I have to hear it. And I have to see it. Because is it just Keanu Reeves, but like, just, yeah, No, Idris Elba, as soon as I heard him as Knuckles, I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, that to me just made sense. It clicked to me. I was like, yeah, 100%. That to me was not an issue. That to me was just like, yep. Okay, good. Yep, that works. That's good. I like that. And that was it for me. That was just like, it was not hard. That was not a hard, that was not a hard thought for me. What is a hard thought is Keanu Reeves. But I'm interested and I want to see what he has in store. I'm curious. Is it just Keanu Reeves just talking like normal, or is he going to pull a little bit more of I'm Shadow. Right? Like, is he going to pull one of those? What's he going to pull? Actually, I just realized I could do this one. So we'll save that for now. What I'm looking for right now is I am looking for that egg. I am looking for the egg in this trying time. Is that many props, really? Uh-oh. What did I do? I broke it! Yeah, that happens sometimes. I broke it. I did hear that Live and Learn would be in the movie. I think that's really cool. I love that. I love the fact that Live and Learn is there. Where are you? Sometimes we literally have to go. You have to go through digging through thousands of files just to find something small. Like sometimes you're digging through and you find this. Like, wow. Thank you for the gray block. That's what I was looking for. If every movie you watch slowly turn into Shrek halfway through, or every song you listen to slowly morph into All Star by Smash Mouth. Oh. Oh gosh. Ha. Ha. You know, I think I'll go with the movie, and here's why. I was gonna just knee jerk and say, oh yeah, this is easy for me, and just go with the music because, you know, I like All Star, and you know, and I don't listen to a lot of music, so that's fine. And then I just pictured in my brain standing in church and singing, and then it slowly going to Smash Mouth, and that to me just sounds like no bueno. That just sounds bad in all the ways you can imagine. This just goes bad. And you know, maybe, just maybe I can handle a little bit of, you know, Shrek in my life a little bit. Just maybe. Just a thought. Just a thought. Things could go real weird. Okay, where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. I know you are. Where are you, embryo egg? Watch, it's gonna be called something stupid. It's gonna be called it's gonna be called something like Crash Bandicoot Love Egg. Baby Space. Oh, that's right. That's right. Take a look. Baby Space Turtle. Baby Space Turtle. I mean, I would totally print that just like upside down, just like right with that thing down, and just print a baby space turtle. That'd be cool. But genuinely, I don't think anyone would buy it. I just probably just do that for myself. Because I don't know if anyone wants a baby space turtle. Let's see here. Am I just printing this? Just yeah. Okay. I got 5 more minutes and then I gotta hop off. Where is it? I know it's here. Where are you? You gotta be in here. Ooh, that's right. There's also this. There you are. There's some of it on. There's a big one of it on. That's T-pose. So we click animate. We click OK. We go back to folders. We go to animation. T-Rex idle. All right, so we got the idle there. Okay, we can work with that. Save animation. Oh wait, did I messed up. Hold on, I gotta go back and now reopen that. Save the model. From a game development perspective, when is a game leak becomes very good and when it becomes really bad for game developers? So leaks are just like on the hand, not great, right? They're not great if you're a game developer. If you're a reporter, boy howdy, is it oh, what is happening here? If you're a reporter, oh boy howdy, is that you are in the realm of like, ah, yes, this is, you're happy, right? Because, when is it good? I'll be honest with you, I don't know. What is going on with this thing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure when it's good. I think it's good if it's timed right. There's got to be... I can tell you when it's bad. When it's at the gray block scale. Like when the Insomniac leak happened, that was bad. Like that was really bad. That would be definitive bad, not good. I think that most people can agree with that. That would be very bad. That's not good. It's not happy. Yeah, that's not good. What's your favorite Warcraft character? Ooh, good question. I love Thrall. I love Thrall. I really do. I really like Thrall. I like Thrall. I like Arthas is a cool character as well. Arthas is a really cool character. Thrall and Arthas are really cool. I really like those characters. Tyrande is pretty cool too. Yeah, the kids leave the bloody what's it called? The kids leave the doors open, and then we get bugs flying in here, and it drives me nuts. All right, where you gotta be? Okay, hold on. Character shared? No. I know you're out here. I feel like you would be in prop, but you're not. We got like a Cortex tablet here. They still play once in a while, yeah. They still play once in a while. Not as often as before. Mostly because of us, not because I don't want them to, but more of... sometimes the kids, they don't react well to too much video games. So we kind of tone it back and then slowly reintroduce it. And then when they start freaking out again, pull it back. Okay. Character common. Where are you? You should be in here, and I can't seem to find it. Look by level name. Not really, no. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that doesn't work. Boss. Who's your favorite Crash character besides the Crash himself? Tana's pretty cool. I like Tana. Tana's cool. Like, especially like the alternative Tana. I think that's really cool. Who else? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, we're on to something here. Level 93. Okay, hold on. Boss outro. Okay, hold on. Is it around here? It might be around here. I don't know. Hold on. Get away, fly. Jeez. This is the closest that I've been to it. Hold on. Maybe it's not? Maybe it's not. It's so close. Yeah, I have a couple platinum trophies, like Crash 4 and a number of other stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna have to go find that egg elsewhere. I'm trying to find it. I want to get that egg and get it printed because I think it would be absolutely hysterical to have that egg. I think it would absolutely be funny, but I can't seem to find it for now. So, but that's all the time that I have for today. Again, if you want to check out and support the channel as well, there's some Etsy stuff for sale. Crystal Dragons, we got Crystal Dragons, and we got Thieves Dracunis, and a number of other things. So if you want to check those out, I'd be greatly appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video and our live stream. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.